y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So y'all, this is me showing y'all me doing my nails. So I didn't start from like the very beginning. They're already sculpted, but I'm going in with a little bit of base gel just to make a smooth surface. So when we start to draw on the nails and start making designs and stuff, that it will move through good. And also the base gel helps to fill up any cracks or anything that may have came when I was buffing, shaping, and filing my nails. So that's what we're doing on this part. Also, man, so if I would have just chose to leave my nails like this with a top coat, I would have loved it as well. This is like my favorite top color, or like natural color, cover color. That's the word I'm looking for. This is my favorite cover color from a card, and it's called La Corel, and it looks so pretty because it's just the perfect pink. Not too dark, not too light, just chef's kiss. So yeah, y'all, I go through, and of course I'm putting this on all 10 fingers, and you will see me wiping like up underneath my nail just to make sure that there's nothing extra right there. For one, it helps to not get it on your skin. For two, it helps so the nail doesn't end up being so thick on the sides. And then also it helps to make sure that you have all of the excess off so that you don't get any, you know, flooding on your cuticle either. So that's what I'm doing on this part. So I'm gonna come back when it's time to get down to business. Then I go in and cure this for 60 seconds. And I'm gonna repeat this same step on both hands. I think I show y'all that. If not, then it's okay. Just take my word for it. I did it. But yeah, most gels, they can cure from anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds or 2 minutes. Just depends on what brand you have and what the rules are. So now I'm going in on my other hand, and I am putting on the base gel just like I did on my right hand, well, my left hand, so that we can go ahead and have a good foundation to work off of. So now here is the part where I have my colors done on my left hand, and so I have the blue, white, pink, green, and orange. And now we're about to start getting into the art of everything. So now I put the colors that I needed on my right hand as well, and now I'm about to go in with this Macard Solid Nail Glue Gel, which is my absolute favorite, y'all. This is what I use to make a lot of the different designs that you'll see. Doing hand-drawn art and 3D art is something that I'm really taking a liking to, because you really get to show your creativity and what you can do. So as you can see me taking the top off of the jar, it is a little sticky around the rim, but this stuff is very solid. So what I do is I like to take some alcohol and pump it out, and I use like my little cuticle pusher tool and dip that in the alcohol just so it can have a good base and that it won't get stuck on my tool. And then I'll go ahead and get that solid gel out so that I can start forming with the different objects that I want to make, or the different designs that I want to make. And so now I'm just taking my cuticle tool and going back into the glue gel. And I'm just going to kind of take this and roll it in between my fingers so I can get kind of like just smooth it out a little bit and make it a little bit skinnier. And then I'm going to go ahead and start placing that on my nail and shaping it to what I want it to look like. So on this nail is just kind of like an abstract circle, and I'm going to take my my silicone tool and then go ahead and get that dipped into the alcohol so that I can go ahead and start shaping it how I want it to look. And sorry about this part, y'all, because I know y'all are not able to see what I'm doing to this nail, but I think I fixed that with the rest of the video, so just stay tuned. So yeah, y'all, as y'all can see, that's pretty much all to it when working with that solid glue gel. Now I'm just taking it into my LED lamp and letting that cure for the 60 seconds, just like I would do any of my other polish. But then I will go ahead and go in with some more alcohol and start wiping off the tacky layer on that highlighter green nail, so that when I start drawing on it, it is a smooth surface, and you know, nothing is like extra sticky or just a mess to work with. All right, so here, y'all, I wanted to zoom y'all in up close and personal so that y'all can see what I'm doing. So I'm just taking my dotting tool and dipping it into my black polish that's on my little board thing that you guys cannot see. But now I'm just going in and making like these little, I guess like cheetah print designs, if you will, on my nail. And I'm just kind of gonna go in between those and dots just to cover my nail to give it that abstract look that I'm going for. All right, so now moving on to my next nail. Now this nail is probably my next to favorite because it's the blue Frenchie. And so I'm just kind of taking some rhinestone gel glue And I'm taking my liner brush and I'm just gonna make like some little wavy lines on my nails. So in this next clip, y'all are gonna be able to see exactly what I'm doing. So I just go in with my brush and I'm just gonna make like some little, I don't know, like line, like some swan type of lines, and kind of make it look like a water wave look. So I do that on both sides of the nail and just kind of meet in the middle and then cure, and that's all to that nail. So simple, but it looks so like detailed. And so this is me just pulling out that McCart rhinestone gel glue, and I'm just going back in with some and putting some more on my palette because I needed a little bit more so that I can make the lines as thick as I needed them to be. Now we are going back in with some more McCart solid gel glue, and I am going to start putting this on my next nail for the design. So this time I believe I'm rolling this into little balls, and I'm going to be sticking these on my black nail, on my pointer finger on my right hand, because I was looking at the nail design that I was making and they made like these little water drop things, and so I was like, okay, I think I can swing it. So I started making the little dots. Now honestly, I feel like, I don't know, they still look cute and y'all are gonna see at the end, but now looking back at it and looking at the nail design on my actual hand, I probably could have made the balls a little bit smaller so that when I press them out that they lay correctly. And y'all are gonna see that towards the end, and so make sure you let me know in the comment section if you agree or not, because yeah. But that's the whole thing about doing nails. Like whatever you do, whatever kind of design that you come up with, you can always find ways to critique it and make it look better for the next time. So now that I have all of those laid, I'm gonna go in with another one of my silicone tools. This one has like a flatter head. I just kind of dipped it in alcohol as well and just kind of patted it dry on the paper towel. And then I'm gonna go ahead and flatten those out a little bit and shape them the way I want them to look. Kind of like with a little teardrop type of shape. And then from there, we'll go ahead and cure that as well. All right, y'all, so now we done came to the part where I have all of my nails done. Anything that I went in with that solid glue gel and did, I went in with the colors and got that all together and had it painted. So now I'm just going in with my Poochie's Nails Super No Wipe Top Coat, Super Shine No Wipe Top Coat, and I'm just top coating all of the nails. What I really like about this top coat though, and a lot of you guys who do your own nails can appreciate this, is that whenever you use that top coat and put it into the LED light, it does put like this blue cast on your nails, so it's easy to spot if you've missed any places on putting top coat. So that is very much appreciated. So I'm just going around everything, and then also on that green nail next to the nail that I'm currently top coating, you'll kind of see how I put that top coat on. I don't want it to like flood the nail and make it real thick, so like around the sides and the outer part of the nail, I go in a little bit harder with the top coat, and then towards the middle and the ridges where I have on my glitter nail, I don't put too much top coat. I just kind of float it so that it doesn't like overpower the design. But yeah, y'all about to see all of that, and we're almost close to the end so y'all can see the finished product. This nail set, and I say this every time, but this is one of my favorite nail sets, and it was super fun to make. And also I really got into my creativeness when I was doing the thumbnail on my right hand, because it has like a mirror effect. It's giving like, you know, the reptile off of, what was his name? The dinosaur off of the Rugrats. That's what it's giving. All right, and then we are down to the final steps, y'all. Y'all know no design is complete without some cuticle oil, okay? You have to seal in all of the beautifulness, but that's what I'm doing, is just going through every finger and putting me some cuticle oil so I can rub that in real good and get rid of them ashy cuticles. And just bring this nail design to life. But yeah, y'all, this is what the design is looking like, and I might even put the picture at the end of this video and show you what the inspiration was and what I ended up doing. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for stopping by and watching this video and hanging with your girl. If you got to this part, make sure you drop a pink heart down in the comment section so I know you watched it all the way through, and I will catch y'all in the next one.